everyone, Gerald Pauschmann here, the presentation coach and founder of The Point TV. I don't normally do this. How's this for the very first time? I have got a person who is sitting here that I think is, I don't know what all that means, that I think it's very brave of her to come on because I want to talk about some stuff. As you know, I'm pretty conservative in my views, but sometimes you get somebody that says, Gerald, I don't think I agree with you. So, Tulsi, welcome. What's the Tulsi story? Just a quick, 13 seconds.
Well,
that'll do. Thank you. See, we don't need to hear from her. No, seriously.
Okay, Tulsi is a spiritual name. Hippie parents, not my fault. And so it's a name that I was actually changed when I was 5 because my parents had a guru and travelled to India, and that'll do.
So kind of hippie.
Kind of hippie.
So look, I want to dig into this straight away because one of the things that I think that I've spoken about, if you've seen any of my YouTube videos, is have you transformed your life?
In a word?
Yeah.
I'd say no.
That's good. We can stop now. So she's on my page.
I would say that I've gotten better with age and that I've definitely, improved myself over time. But I would say that transformation is a little bit of a goal that's not really probably a realistic one.
Okay, so the reason I ask is that, like probably a lot of people who are watching this, they're on YouTube, on Facebook, and they're on the Twitter sphere. And there are a lot of coaches that would get on there and they will say, for $5,000, we'll transform your life. We have got timeline therapy. We'll do NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, which no one ever heard of before. And we know it's just a bullshit name. But they'll use these terms because I think it's kind of sexy. And then they'll say, if you come and have a chat with me, I'll be able to squash those limiting beliefs that you have and transform your life into an amazing life. For me, crock of shit.
Yeah. Look, I think I kind of relate to what you're saying, but I think that, we all have the capacity for change and we can take small steps that I think can make a big difference over time. But I think this idea of saying I can transform your life, through a course or, through coaching over time, I think it can help. It can make a difference. But little differences.
But in what way? So that's where I get confused. Is that just not goal setting?
Yeah, well, I think that there's something about goal setting. For me, when we talk about making changes, I think we are all held back by things that have happened in our lives. Like we're born to a particular family, we get certain messages as we're growing up. Things do hold us back, and we do find things hard at times. And if we perhaps do a course or get a bit of coaching or counselling or spend time with people who give us insight, yes, I think we can make some changes. But yeah, I think goal setting is actually part of it. Where you set yourself goals and you want to achieve things, but then you need a bit of help to make it happen.
Look, and I get that. I think, but do we need a transformational coach, or do we just need a coach?
Well, I don't know. I guess they can call themselves whatever they want to call themselves.
And that's it today with the identity politics. You can call yourself anything that you want.
True.
And the name behind, I'm a transformational coach, or I'm a CEO, or I'm an entrepreneur. Do you go with those names? Do they resonate with you?
I'm not really bothered, to be honest. Like I guess I think, let's get to the substance of things. And, I think it's worth people making the effort to try and be better and do better. But I do think this idea of I can transform your life in, 10 days or, do this course and you'll be liberated is a little dangerous because people can get very disappointed.
How so?
Well, they can think, oh, no, I've got the magic button now. I want to change my life. I think as human beings, what we actually want to do is we want to find the miraculous cure for all our emotional pain and challenges. And the unfortunate thing is there isn't one. So, setting things up in a way you will be transformed, I think is not good for a lot of people, and then they can walk away feeling really sad and disappointed.
Okay.
And I think the better thing is to think, okay, what have I got to work with, and why don't I think of some small steps that can make a bit of a difference in my life and work on them, and then take it from there.
So, in a word, or a few,
yeah.
If somebody was to approach you
Yes.
and say, Tulsi, I think you've got a lot of great qualities. I love the things that you do. I think I can help you get the dreams that achieve all those dreams that you wanted to achieve.
Yes.
Those childhood dreams that you had. to be on stage, to be an actress, to be a ballerina.
They're not my childhood dreams.
No, but well, let's just say
Yeah.
to be on the world stage, to speak to 1,000 people, you know, to be, I don't know, there seems to be a lot of Oprah Winfrey's around. There seems to be a lot of Anthony Robbins and Gary Vaynerchuk's. Everyone wants to be those people.
Yeah.
And if somebody said that to you, how serious do you take them?
Well, I'm a bit pragmatic around that sort of thing. So first of all, I'd check out what their story is, because I think a lot of people do make big claims, and I do feel a little cynical about that. But at the same time, I do see the power of having those one-on-one sessions with someone who's really, got a lot of insight and maybe some practical tips. So I'd probably kind of go the middle ground, where I'd say, well, if this person, genuinely has some things to offer, I'll give it a go, but I probably wouldn't set myself up to think, oh wow, here I am going to achieve everything that I've ever dreamt of, because I think that's probably a little bit of an unrealistic goal. I think it's a nice one to aspire to. It's not to say it's not, a good one, but I think we can set ourselves up for disappointment when we're talking about amazing, great things, and one person is going to help us get there.
I know everyone's life's amazing at the moment, isn't it?
Oh, amazing.
Everyone's life. We're going to take a very quick break, and when we come back from the break, I want to talk to Tulsi about empathy. Because I think nowadays there are some people who do display what I would consider to have a lot of empathy, but I wonder if they, deep down, really do care. We'll come back right after the break.